Hey y'all! So I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about being unashamed to be naked. Get your mind out the gutter. Not in the physical sense, but one definition of naked is to be void of concealment or disguise. When people wear disguises, they're hiding something. And oftentimes, even when we come to God, we don't come in our realness. We don't come in the raw, unashamed, naked us. If no one else knows what's going on in our lives and in our hearts and minds, God knows. But because we are still so ashamed of that thing or those things, we can't even be real with God. And unfortunately, we cannot heal what we don't reveal, what we don't share, what we don't get out in the open. If you have a sore and you keep covering it up with a band-aid, it's not going to be able to breathe. So therefore, you're not going to get healing as quickly. And sometimes, I've had several conversations with people, and we're often talking about, we keep finding ourselves in the same relationships, whether they be, romantic relationships, the same kind of friendships that are not fruitful, that are not going anywhere. You keep meeting the same kind of people. You keep attracting. They don't just magically appear in our lives. We don't just magically continue to find ourselves in these situations. It's what we are attracting. And we're attracting it by the things that we are choosing to not address. And let's get all the way real, because hopefully everybody watching this, we all grown, okay? We go to God. We want God to fix this much, but we're only sharing this much. God, I really don't want to be a cheater. I really want to be a faithful man or woman. Okay, you brought that to God, but you don't tell God how in my private time I watch pornography. I'm just going to give you a piece of what I need you to fix, God. But in my way, I am trying to get better at this. I am trying to not be this unfaithful person. I'm trying to not be lustful. I'm trying to not let my flesh control me. Yet I keep doing things that will stir up my flesh, like watching pornography. Don't get me wrong. I'm not judging anyone in whatever they do, but my point in that is saying is you've got to be 100% real and unashamed when you come to God. If you want Him to fix something, give it all to Him. Let Him fix it all. I used to be on drugs. I used to smoke crack, shoot heroin, whatever it is. Take the taste for that out of my mouth, God. But now I drink a whole lot. But you don't share that with God. You've chosen to give Him one addiction, but you choose to hide the other. I drink 5 days out of a 7-day week. And not because, I just like the way it tastes, because I had a hard day and I feel like I need it. I often hear people say, and I've even jokingly said it before, Lord, I need a drink. Be careful with saying out of your mouth the things that you need, because it becomes, and for some of you it is already, a reality. I'm going to share this addiction, God, this addiction to hardcore drugs that people struggle with, but I'm going to keep this little drinking addiction to myself. I'm not going to tell people how I go through bottles and bottles of whatever my alcohol of choice is. I'm only going to give my pieces and portions to God. God doesn't want pieces and portions of our hearts, of our lives. He wants the controlling interest. He wants all of it. So we're asking God to fix this, God. Heal this. Help me with this. Give it all. Don't just be pieces and parts, because if no one else knows what's going on in your life, your head, and your heart, God knows. But we have to be renewed here, not just going through the actions where I'm not going to hang out in this place anymore, I'm not going to talk to this person anymore because they caused a lot of drama in my life last year. But guess what? You got rid of that one person, you're going to find another just like it. I got rid of that dead weight. That man wasn't doing this, that man wasn't doing that. That's great. But guess what? You're going to have another one. Until you clean out what's in your heart, until you've fully come to God naked and unashamed with all of your crap, we're going to keep attracting the same things. We're going to keep bearing the same fruit until we uproot things and change it. So be encouraged today to be bold enough and unashamed to be naked before God with your absolute 100% truth, and allow Him to come in and help you change these things. I'm sending you light, love, and I hope you receive it.